Hey, my beautiful people. So, I just wanted to take a moment. If you are new to my platform in any type of way, I just wanted to introduce myself. I am Queen Ro. I'm the host of Free Your Journey, which is a podcast to help us elevate and heal for the next generation to come into this world and have ultimate healing and are not dealing with any past trauma that may have been caused by ourselves or our forefathers and our foremothers. So, with that being stated, I use a lot of worldly messages to bring in the elevation of God. So it always goes back to source. It always goes back to the divine. It always goes back to Christ. It always goes back to God. If you believe what you believe, that's fine. I'm just here allowing God to use me as a vessel, and we shall all see at the end game of what happens. But what I'm doing is leading with an open mind. I don't knock anyone's religion. I don't knock what anyone believes, because I know at the end of it all, we all believe in something. We all believe in something, and we all can connect to each other to spark something in one another to chase God. Rather that's something that scares the mess out of you, or rather that's something that intrigues you. Either way, you're going to find yourself right back at your source of the creator who created you and who created all things. So I use all things in the world to give my messages. I use music, I use TV shows, I use yoga, I use elevating your chakras, I use animals. I use anything that you come in contact with in your life as a message, because you never know. That may be how God's using you in that moment. He might have had you go to this yoga to do yoga one day, and instead of you being open-minded and like, oh no, this ain't for me, because this takes me away from God. How does it take you away from God when all you're doing is sitting on a yoga mat and allowing someone to help you not even elevate, but allow someone to stretch you and allow someone to help you connect with you? Because some of us are running from our true selves. You're running from who you really are, and you're covering up. You're covering up with it with God, and you have no relationship with God whatsoever. Like, you don't know who God is. You're confused on what God could be. But instead of you trying to understand, you are making yourself more confused. When you ask God for understanding and knowledge and wisdom, He gives it to you. So a lot of things it's different levels. If you're not at a level where my information is given to you and it's making you confused, research it. Research it. Ask questions. Because I want us to get to a point where we can talk about any and everything and realize